Hey guys, it's Frozen Joe. I'm here to do another video, and today it's 2015, and I'm talking about my favorite fig, the one I call Joe's Jersey, which is an unknown tree from New Jersey, Clifton, New Jersey. House I lived in as a little kid, and it's a Mount Etna type. The next video I'm going to do is going to explain what that means. What is a Mount Etna type? Maybe you hear about people talking about that on the fig forums online, but I'll explain that. But this is a Mount Etna type, similar to Hardy Chicago, but it's just been my best tree overall. And I've given this tree out to other people. Actually, quite a few people now in Arizona are growing this tree because I've just given it to them, and even elsewhere in the country, and just all over. I've been distributing this tree, and you know, the reason I do that is because I just think it's so excellent. It's, from my experience, it's very similar to Hardy Chicago. It's just that it's a stronger grower and more productive. It's pretty much the main difference I've seen. So it may be just a really healthy strain of Hardy Chicago, but for whatever reason, it's just done the best for me, and it's been my favorite tree. And I decided last winter not to prune it back. I've pruned it back in previous years, kind of to that height. And this year, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to let it grow. And just for a few more years, I'm just going to let it grow. And unfortunately, a little Barnesote over here probably isn't too happy about that. But you know, Barnesote isn't growing so good, man. Got to make room for where the productivity is. So, and that's why I love this tree. I have 7 of these in the ground now in my yard. They're all producing good now. But this is the oldest and the biggest. So, I love this tree. Let me show you the fruit. Here it is. Let me show you also, I don't know if you can see, but there's just a lot of fruit on the tree right now. Just, I try to bag as much as I can, otherwise the birds just eat it all, man. The birds. Let me show you something. See here? It's my LSU purple tree, which I'm just not crazy about these figs. I gotta prune this tree back this year because it's getting too big. It grows so big, but you know, I don't know if you can see. It's just littered underneath with figs that I don't eat. I don't get to them. And it's because of the birds, man. The birds will just peck at them, knock them down. They'll ruin a whole crop on a tree. It's unbelievable. You really got to protect your figs from the birds. But here's the fruit. Let me cut it for you. That's what it looks like inside. This is probably my favorite tasting fruit also. I mean, Black Madeira is up there. Barnesote is up there. Those trees make awesome fruit. But this just gives me so many figs over such a long time. And the quality is so excellent. That's why I love this tree. And another thing about this tree is, in terms of the texture of the figs, this is my favorite, because out here in the desert with the conditions we have, a lot of the figs will ripen with a tough skin. You know, maybe in other parts of the country that's not as much of an issue. But here where it's just hot and dry, that skin will be tough and leathery in a lot of the trees. And that's just never the case with this one. The fig is just always soft. This has that soft, nice texture. The figs are kind of small on this tree. I find that with all the Mount Etna figs. They're not big. You know, they're smaller figs, but the flavor is so good, and there's just so much fruit. I mean, every day I just come out here and get like a bunch of figs off of this tree every day, and I will for months out of the year. That's just kind of what this fig does in this climate. So I love it, and I'm very, very happy with it. And this one also, the figs will dry very well on this tree. If you like dried figs, this is a good one if you have the right climate. It just has great sweetness. It has such a rich, complex, fruity flavor. I mean, words really can't describe it, but it's just excellent. So, this tree, Joe's Jersey, Violet de Bordeaux, Black Madeira, and Desert King. Those are the best 4 figs I've found so far, but I keep trialing more, and I'll let you guys know if I find more really good ones. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy.